So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, in he goes again! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Gakpo. He is just caressing the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Passing is crisp. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Matheus Nunes. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Chips it through. Mamadashvili claims comfortably. Matheus Nunes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's on it. Can he get away? Knocks it into space. Bradley. And he plays one through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Isaac! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Tries to cross. And he's taking no chances there. Salah. It's Salah! Doku. Stood up well to him there. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Reinders. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Doku. Reinders. Great vision. Doku looking to run onto it. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Reinders. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gravenberg. That's Wirtz. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland is onto this.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Wirtz. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk. And it's McAllister. Now it's Isak. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Shot a goal! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool on the spot for parity. Formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Matches Nunes picks it up out wide. Gravenberg. Not the most accurate pass. Doku. Threads one in. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Matches Nunes. That's really well cleared. He's had it taken off him. Kerkez. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's McAllister. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Doku looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. Haaland, he's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Speriamo che I nostri si aggiudichino la ripresa.
Liverpool get the second half started. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? And the shot! That's another chance! That is good alertness. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Reinders. And it's Nunez. He's through here. He's found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Nunez. No, that's been intercepted. Wirtz. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's worked it through. Haaland! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Liverpool have reclaimed it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Wirtz does well to get it back. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodri knocks it out wide. Played back in. Now it's Nunez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Foden. Marmoush. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 47, numero
And it's
27.
Rodri.
Lasciano il campo
Savinho
per
has
il
it out
numero
wide and
26,
in space.
il numero 20, il numero 82. Cambio di giocatori.
Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread neatly. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
McAllister.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. McAllister. Shot, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Some good work on the right flank here. Reinders gets into a good position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. McAllister. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's picked his way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Isak voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Liverpool going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players are...
Big chance! It's there!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Ha segnato al quarto minuto, numero 11.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kerkez spots it and intercepts. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Marmouche. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's on it, can he get away? The ball goes in. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. So much time and space here. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And this is Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Oh, and the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Reinders. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Matheus Nunes. Cross from Matheus. He gets big. Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's got a goal. Into the lead once more. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ake wins the duel this time. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Isak.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Corner number 2 then. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Szoboszlai. Donnarumma gets it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bradley. Szoboszlai tries to dink it through. And that's a goal kick. Matheus Nunes. Foden. And Reinders. And once more he proves rigid and robust. He can run onto that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Out towards the flank. He's got away. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Szoboszlai goes short. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And they can counter here. Mohamed Salah. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Marmoush. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he spark a counter here? Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. And the first 45 minutes are up. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Il primo tempo è finito e siamo messi bene. Speriamo di vedere un bello spettacolo anche nel secondo. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Szoboszlai! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. Haaland. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Doku. Konate gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great vision. Now it's Isak. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. Somersley! Brilliant save, it was certainly dipping.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
Doku, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's a great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking for options for movement. And he's there to retrieve it. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Foden, looking to play him in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gakpo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And the shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting. Can he finish? Szoboszlai. It's run loose here. Haaland. Can he get onto this? Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 27.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Numero 26.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Il numero 8. Kovacic.
Tries to play it through. Lewis gets into some space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Savinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bernardo Silva strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? Fires it in low. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or cake.
Shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6. Lascia il campo per il
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
In it comes. Taken back almost at once. Bernardo Silva delivers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. What a throw in. Vitz. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's in on goal! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can clear their lines. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. And that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Foden. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicked it, but shot a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Gakpo. Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Isak. Face to face with... And the finish! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Very nicely done. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden. Now it's Reinders. Foden. Shifted it to the flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. McAllister is onto this. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gravenberch! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's been slipped through. Soboslai. Reinders. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland! Oh, easy pickings there. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And that's a... And again! Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gravenberg. Konate. Can he get it through? Vardiol. And it's Reinders. Doku looking to run onto it. He's got away. He's having a shot! It's there! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ha segnato al 38esimo minuto, numero 47.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's well... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Well read, nice interception. McAllister.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Gakpo
recupero.
receives it in a wide position. And this is Marmoush. Plays it through. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. McAllister. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's worked it through. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the second half gets underway. No way through. Ball is over the line. Doku. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? Bradley drives forward on the overlap. Doku. Reinders. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Doku. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread it left. Look at the space here. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's McAllister.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, super ball. Swept in. Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. There's the crossfield ball. And here's Haaland. Isaac is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Gravenberg. Forwards and with intent. Haaland. Decent chance! He has done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he plays one through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. Oh, terrible pass. And a chance! And he hits the net. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Haaland really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he fancies himself against this defence now.
Big chance! And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Looking for options for movement. That's offside. Yes, it is.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Foden. Kovacic. Tries to pass it through. Gravenberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Ake in acres of space out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then, How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wirtz driving forwards. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kovacic pinches it off him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8, Kovacic.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, well played, well played. That is lovely. Looking to play him in. Now it's Chiesa.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Alexander-Arnold, he's having a go! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Ooh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy.
And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Doué. Thuram. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shot! In for the pieces! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
France grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Doué. Doué, this is promising. Cross flung in towards the middle. Camavinga. And the counter is on. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he get on the end of this? And they've been given a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Still very early doors. He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tchouaméni is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. And a chance! They've done it! And they're back in front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's going to be disappointed with that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bellingham tries to pass it through. Now this face-to-face with the keeper. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he's going direct. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rudiger cuts it out. Tchouaméni goes looking wide. Camavinga. Bellingham. Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid have a free kick. And it's Carvajal. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Camavinga looking to add to his goal. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. A heavy challenge. Great vision. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Takes a shot! They've scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. And he's had it nicked away. Conte. Klaus. Conte. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Ball played for Klaus. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's good play. Can he get it through? Klaus. Here comes the... Gets his head on it! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Carvajal. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. Could be danger here. And he was quick to react. Cross needs to be good. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's got a side of... And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Tchouaméni can get it clear. France are looking to go forward now. Klaus. So, what can they make of this? Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dembele. And it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And he's there to retrieve it. It's a loose ball. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide. Hernandez. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rudiger has given away a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Madrid really will have to throw everything at this now. He's on it, can he get away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rodrigo. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's picked out the run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per la Francia, numero 25, viene sostituito con il numero 14, attenzione, una sostituzione.
Valverde, that pass has been well intercepted. Carvajal. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rodrigo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. Saliba has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow. He has to.
Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And there goes the final whistle. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.